Oh yeah, this is what I have to deal with this morning. Ice. Everywhere. At least it's just a thin layer. You can see the windshield down here where it's getting warmer and defrosted, but there's ice all over the place around here. All over the place. And as I mentioned before, my car and ice do not mix. So, hopefully, if I make it through this, there'll be more later. Hey everybody, I am back, and I am well, I am home. I'm in my usual position, sitting on my bed, doing my video for you guys. It was a slippery day. People were sliding off the road again. I tell you, people cannot drive. Of course, today, I will admit they did have an excuse. It was very slippery. It was more icy today than it was last week when I told you guys that it had snowed. Today it didn't snow, it was all ice, every bit of it. So, if you guys hear any noise while I'm doing this video like that, I do apologize. I am playing with my wiener. And no, not that kind of wiener. This kind of wiener. My little dog. This is my buddy Sparks. He is my precious dog, the one that I love to death. He was a rescue. You can't see. He's very dark, so you can't see much of him, but he was a rescue dog, and when I got him 7 years ago, he was not in good shape. His snout was broken, his legs were broken, he had gashes all up and down his body. The people who abused him kicked him and hit him, and they had him tied up outside with a chain around his neck, no collar, just a chain, and tied to a tree, left in the mud. Their yard, if you'd call it a yard, was nothing but a mud hole, and it had a ditch dug into it where he walked on that chain, and it was muddy. He was laying in the ditch, covered in fleas, covered in dirt and mud, broken snout, broken leg, big cuts all over him. And we took him to the emergency vet. They said that he would not live throughout the night, but I asked if I could bring him home because I didn't want him to die in a shelter. They told me that I could, so when I got him home, I actually gave him a bath because they said that he couldn't be flea dipped because of the flea medicine would burn where he was cut so bad. So I gave him a bath in just warm water and got as many fleas off of him as I could, and just I gave him like 15 baths to get all the fleas off, and then I wrapped him in a towel and laid him in the floor, and because he couldn't walk, his leg was broken, so I wrapped him in a towel and laid him in the floor, and he slept there for probably about 5 hours, and then he came out and peeked around the corner of the door where he was in the bathroom. He peeked around the corner of the door, and I was sitting on the sofa, and he kind of hobbled over there and kind of looked at me like, yeah, I don't like you at all. And so, I kind of ignored him to let him get his comfort zone, and then he finally got more comfortable. And then that night when I went to bed, I brought him into the bedroom and laid him on the foot of the bed, and let him stay there. And I told him, I said, no, you don't move tonight, because, I didn't know this dog, and I didn't know if he'd jump or whatever. But he laid there and slept all night long. And the next morning, when I got up, I set him down in the floor and took him outside and told him that, he needs to do his business outside. He has never used the bathroom in the house except for when he was sick. And he's been a very, very, very good dog. So I couldn't ask for a better dog. Quit that. You're being nasty. You're being nasty. So I couldn't ask for a better dog. He is a great dog. He's mostly quiet, as you can see. He's very docile. But he is a good boy. And unlike most dachshunds, he loves to sit like this. He sits in an upright position with me. And he just loves to sit on my lap. And most of the time when I'm doing these videos, you can't see what's down here. But it's usually him laying there in my lap. Unless he's jumping around on the bed making my camera shaky. But I did go out and get my medicine. You guys, if you watched yesterday's episode, or I guess it was really today's episode, but earlier today, I was out of medicine, so today I went to the local pharmacy and got the medicine that the mail order pharmacy would not send me. So, and of course, I did speak to them on the phone today, or if you could call it speak to them. I more or less yelled at them and told them what a lousy pharmacy they were, and that they needed to get better at doing what they do. Because if they're going to be a pharmacy, they need to act like a pharmacy and not like idiots. So, you guys, hopefully you will never, ever, ever have to use Express Scripts. If you do, God help you. That's all I can say. Because they are blooming idiots. I mean, I don't like to call people out on how they do their job, but I have had more problems with these people than you could shake a stick at. And there's a lot of sticks that you could shake around here in North Carolina. I'm just telling you. Other than that, I just want to say I hope you guys don't think I have really too bad of an accent. I am from North Carolina, but I'm not originally from here. I do have a little bit of an accent, I do know that, but I hope it's not too bad, you guys. If it is, just, tell me, because I think that's kind of funny. But anyway, that was pretty much my day, and like I said, there's a couple of other parts to this video that I will hopefully be able to attach. They were taken with my phone while I was out today, so I had to email them to myself to attach them to this video. So far I haven't seen the email pop in, and I emailed them a couple of minutes ago, so hopefully they'll be in by the time I can attach them here, so you guys can see that part of the video too. And real quick, I just got done watching some of you guys' videos, and I want to say thank you to Shamumpkin for the Softy sofa. I really appreciate that. It was a big surprise, and thank you very much. Not much more to say there, because I told him, or sent him a message, so hopefully he'll see it. But anyway, you guys, that was my day. How was yours?